Hello, Mahoning Valley. This is Jugs with the Flight Crew. We are out in Howland, Ohio tonight at Barrel33 to meet with Brian Fry, have some beer, have some food. They are the largest independent purveyor of craft brewery beers in Trumbull County and probably the largest local purveyor of craft beer in Trumbull County as well. We're gonna go in, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna try some really good food, we're gonna try some really great beers, some things I think that aren't quite out in the open yet, and enjoy tonight. Cheers.
Brian, some things have changed with COVID-19. Talk a little bit about how you've had to adapt to all that change.
Yeah, well, we've been fortunate versus a traditional restaurant in that we're one of the few places that has the dual license of retail, bar, and restaurant under one roof. So obviously the restaurant has suffered first through the shutdown and then through the distancing restrictions. But at the same time, our retail business has grown dramatically while the restaurant business has suffered. So while it's still been financially painful, I feel that we are better positioned than most traditional restaurants in the area to survive this thing, and so far that's been true.
The beer that I've got tonight, Toppling Goliath, the Super Sumo, an outstanding beer, not a local brewery,
no,
but it's kind of rare to get this beer locally. Talk a little bit about this brewery and the beer.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, we've grown so much in the 2.5 years since we took over. We've become the largest independent seller of craft beer in Trumbull County, and because of that, we get offered the real rare stuff, the hard to get stuff first. And so we got 3 different Toppling Goliath beers in actually today, and I was really happy to share them with you guys. Yeah.
And we were just as happy to share them with you.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I mean, if you have not been to Barrel33, we highly recommend it. Every time we come here, the food is amazing, the beer is great. We didn't even get into the wines, but you're a sommelier. You know all about the wines as well. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I've literally traveled the world tasting wine, Australia, New Zealand, France, Italy, Argentina. The nice thing is whenever I do that, I always include beer as part of the trip.
Sure.
And actually I plan on, before this year's over, becoming the first person in the area to have both the sommelier and the Cicerone certification at the same time. So the cool thing about craft beer is it's really become a lot like wine with the barrel aging and the different formulations and the way the beer makers, the beer masters make their beer. And that's been a lot of fun for me. And I mean, we love both beer and wine here, and it's a huge part of what we do, and I think it shows.
We are pleased to be part of enjoying some beers here tonight with you.
Man, so happy to have you guys here, man.
Thanks so much.
Hey, Mahoning Valley, Jugs from the Flight Crew. My favorite beer tonight, which is, I guess some people would say is odd in the summertime, is a porter. This is King Titus Porter. It comes from Maine Brewing Company. And what else is kind of odd about this beer is you don't get a lot of dark beers from Maine available on tap.
Very unusual, very.
And it's an excellent beer.
It really is, really clean. That's the thing I think about the Maine brewing style, is it's not manipulated. They make true beer, great flavor, but also pretty light on the palate for a dark beer,
Yeah, it's not super heavy. I was fortunate enough last year to go up to Maine. You said that the stuff they have that you can't get out in the public is absolutely phenomenal, but it's always nice to find kind of a treasure like this.
Amen, brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were really lucky to get a keg of that. We get the Maine lunch quite a bit. We've gotten the dinner and some of their other IPAs. Not very often we get the dark one, and when we get a chance, we jump on it.
Absolutely. If you ever see Second Dinner, which was a brewery exclusive there last year, but I definitely recommend jumping on that one as well.
I will.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, man.
We are just finishing up the rest of our beers here at Barrel33 in Howland. We had a great time tonight hanging out with Brian Fry and his staff. We're gonna finish up Enjoy the rest of the evening, and we will see you next time on AfterHoursYoungstown.com.
You can find more with the Mahoning Valley Flight Crew at AfterHoursYoungstown.com.